Imagine waking up in America, 2025. Your phone already knows you hit snooze once, so it gently raises the lights and starts the coffee maker before you even open your eyes. You scroll past headlines about another round of layoffs, eggs hitting $5 a dozen, and a new AI that can do your entire job in 43 seconds. It doesn't feel like the future anymore. It feels like Tuesday. This is what's really happening right now. Millions of us are living in the gap between the life we were promised and the one that actually showed up. The factory that employed your dad for 30 years just installed robots that never take breaks, never file workers' comp, and never ask for a raise. The office you commuted to for a decade replaced half the marketing team with a single subscription to an AI platform that costs less than one junior salary. The grocery store down the street raised prices again, but your paycheck didn't get the memo. And somehow, while all this is happening, your phone keeps suggesting you buy a candle that smells like cozy productivity. People feel anxious because the old rules stopped working and nobody handed us the new ones. Inflation in America didn't just take your money, it stole the story you told yourself about what hard work buys. 20 years ago, a steady job meant a house, 2 cars, vacations, and college without lifelong debt. Today, 2 full-time incomes barely cover rent, daycare, health insurance, and the car payment on a 7-year-old Honda. The numbers are brutal. Real wages after inflation are lower than they were in 2019 for most workers. Household debt just hit $18 trillion, and the average American is one emergency away from disaster. That's not paranoia talking. That's the Federal Reserve's own data. Artificial intelligence is moving faster than any of us can run. It's already writing legal briefs, diagnosing x-rays, driving trucks on test routes from Tucson to Tulsa, and generating art directing Super Bowl ads. White-collar workers who thought they were safe are watching. ChatGPT-5 crank out reports in minutes that used to take them days. Truck drivers, retail clerks, paralegals, journalists, even therapists are finding parts of their jobs swallowed overnight. The scary part isn't that AI is coming for jobs. The scary part is that it's already here, and most of us are still pretending we have 5 more years to prepare. Meanwhile, every aspect of daily life is quietly turning into an extraction machine. Your smart fridge suggests recipes based on what it thinks you can afford this week. Your insurance company raises your rates because your smartwatch says you didn't sleep enough. The algorithm feeds you anger and fear because calm people don't click ads. We are the most connected generation in history, and many of us have never felt more alone, more watched, more replaceable. The American dream didn't die. It just got rewritten in code we didn't get to vote on. Home ownership is slipping out of reach for anyone under 40. Retirement feels like a fairy tale, and yet every day we're sold the idea that if we just hustle harder, learn to code, launch that Etsy store, record that TikTok, we can outrun the machine. So we drive for Uber after our shift ends, sell vintage t-shirts on weekends, teach ourselves mid-journey at 2 a.m. because sleeping feels like falling behind. But here's what they Dan T tell you in the motivational reels. This isn't just about individual effort anymore. The game changed. The ladder got pulled up, and they handed us a pogo stick instead. So where does that leave us? It leaves us at a turning point. Most generations never see this clearly. Machines will keep getting smarter. Prices will keep climbing until something breaks or something bends, and the old social contract is already in shreds. But humans have one thing no algorithm has ever replicated: the ability to choose what kind of world we want next. Some of us will get rich teaching the machines. Some of us will lose everything to them. Most of us will land somewhere in the messy middle, trying to stay human in a world that increasingly rewards the opposite. The question isn't whether everything is going to change. It already has. The question is what we're going to demand, build, protect, and refuse to surrender while the dust is still in the air. Because this country has reinvented itself before. We've survived depressions, wars, technological revolutions that tore the old world apart. We can do it again. But only if we stop waiting for someone else to fix it. Only if we look around at the people riding the same shaky boat and decide we're in this together. The future isn't going to hand us dignity, security, or meaning on a silver platter. We're going to have to take it back. One choice, one community, one refusal to be reduced to data points at a time. So tonight, when you close that laptop, silence the notifications, and sit in the quiet for just a minute. Ask yourself an honest question. In this new America that's already here, what are you going to fight for? Because the rest of the story hasn't been written yet, and the pen is still in your hand.